Alright, here I have the Clouds Fly from Hobby King. I rigged it up with LEDs to be a night flyer. These LEDs are from hobbyparts.com, and I chose them for their strips of LEDs are narrow. They're only 4 millimeters wide, which were what I needed on this project. What I did is I put red LEDs on the left, green LEDs on the right, and that's true for the wings and the tail, and also the bottom of the wings and the tail. When I came up with this design, I thought about what I could do to make the top of the aircraft unique from the bottom. That way I could easily distinguish the top from the bottom when I was flying. So what I decided to do is make a silhouette of the wing and the tail when you're looking at the top, and when you flip it over at the bottom, it's just a single strip of LEDs for the wings, and also I have a strip of white LEDs running the length of the fuselage. And if you look at the top, there's no stripe of white LEDs running the length of the fuselage. So when it's flying around, it's quite easy to tell if you're looking at the top or the bottom. Also, I was interested in being able to tell if it was flying toward or away, as sometimes when it gets off in the distance, your depth perception, it's hard to tell. So I also added 3 green LEDs on the leading edge of the right wing and 3 red LEDs on the leading edge of the left wing. And so you can tell if it's flying right at you. Also, the 3 stripes of white on the nose are unique. On the tail, or the empennage, I have some gold LEDs, and also right behind the motor. And these gold LEDs are unique to the aft aspect of the aircraft, so you can also tell if it's flying away from you. Another thing to note is that these LEDs are all embedded in the aircraft surface. They're smooth. Basically, I dug a 4 millimeter wide groove about as deep as the LEDs are tall, and after placing all the LEDs in the surface of the wing and gluing them down, I put clear packaging tape over the top, which gives it a nice smooth finish, doesn't disrupt any of the airflow or cause extra drag. Also, because this is a belly lander, the smooth surface with the tape protects these LEDs on the bottom of the wings and on the fuselage. They don't get beat up on a grass landing. These LEDs are on a wireless switch. So here, using the gear switch on my controller here, I can turn them on and off at will. It's fun because you can fly up in the sky at night, turn them off, the plane disappears, and you wait till you can't stand it anymore, turn them back on, and then you find your airplane. Also, I tested the current draw. These LEDs run off of a 3-cell lithium polymer battery. A newly charged battery requires about 2.4 amps to run these LEDs. There's 363 on the aircraft. And as the battery drains down to around 11 volts, that current draw also decreases down to about 2 amps. So there you have it, and excited to give this guy a flight. It's always a lot of fun to fly, and so here goes nothing. And there you have it, the Cloud Spy from Hobby Key.